We need to be bothered. All right, then let's move straight to our next conversation. A tragedy has rocked the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, which may affect the mode of operations at the agency. According to reports, armed internet fraudsters shot an officer of EFCC after opening fire on a team of anti-graft operatives in Anambra State. Another officer is said to have sustained serious injuries and remained hospitalized. A male suspect has been taken into custody for the murder. BK, I'll come to you here. An EFCC officer tragically killed in the line of duty and another seriously wounded. First of all, as a journalist, what do you make of this incident?
No, it underlines the fact that in this kind of job, you could lose your life anytime. It's just like soldiers going to war. When soldiers go to war, they know that they may eventually not return home. So all jobs have their hazards. When you are an enforcer of the law, like this EFCC operative was, you get in harm's way in the performance of your duty. And in this case, I could have blamed them or some of his colleagues for what happened. But even in warfare, ambush is still one of the most effective strategies, because you can never be fully prepared for an ambush. You cannot be prepared. An ambush can happen anytime. And the person who executes an ambush against you is in a position of strength, because he's seeing you and you cannot see him. You do not know. He could be hiding in a bush. You are going to a location, he's hiding in a bush. He throws grenade at you. You have no means of a fight back, because you are in your cars, you are in your trucks, and then it happens. In this case, they drove from Enugu, his own office, to go and effect the arrest of suspected cyber criminals, because this thing is on the rise in our country now. Even cases of Yahoo boys killing their girlfriends is on the rise. So there's a need to show these boys that our society does not tolerate this kind of abhorrent behavior. So they moved from Enugu to go and effect the arrest of those suspected cyber criminals, when suddenly one of them opened fire. They were taken aback, because this is the first time that I will hear that Yahoo boys opened fire on law enforcement agents. This is the first time, and they were caught completely unawares. So I think that in future there should be greater vigilance, and all of these operatives must be ensured, because they are putting their lives on the line to enable us achieve a better society. I think that the audacity of Yahoo boys, these criminals, the audacity has to be addressed. Our society has not shown enough anger towards these boys. We tend to venerate people who have money. And because these young boys can see that we show too much respect to people who have money, they want to be rich at all costs. They want to do anything possible just for them to be rich, including even killing their own parents. Yahoo boys are known to have taken the lives of their own fathers, and use their parents to make money. There is an urgent need to look at our laws again and come up with more punitive laws against this very dangerous trend of Yahoo boys. Look at the case of the so-called gospel artist who killed his wife. And people believe that he did it for money-making rituals. So if Yahoo...
Hello, BKO. Okay, I think we lost connection there. But let me come to you, Mayor. The rule of engagement. Should the EFCC review its modus operandi, especially, you know, going in the middle of the night, busting doors, and not even wearing, I'm not sure they were wearing a bulletproof vest. Yes. What are your thoughts here?
I don't agree with that. I don't think that as an officer you should go in the dead of the night, especially given the security situation that we have in the country.
Yes.
For you to go in the dead of the night to say you want to go and make an arrest. I've criticized that before. I'm not in support of that. But I think that the EFCC has the right, they have the constitutional right to do their job and arrest criminals. And it is unacceptable for Yahoo boys or criminals to attack an officer of the law. That should not be accepted. Because when citizens or criminals believe that they have the power to challenge officers of law, then we are in trouble. Yeah. So that's unacceptable. They should make all those involved in this unfortunate incident must be made to face the full wrath of the law. It is unacceptable. Anywhere in the world, when you attack a security officer or officer of the law, they must make sure that they make an example of you. Okay. So that it will not give the other criminals the confidence to say they can challenge officers. Because, like Biko said, yes, we've had a situation where fraudsters complain about the mode of arrest or complain about the kind of accusations that they give to them. But this first time we are seeing a fraudster open fire on EFCC officers. That's unacceptable. That guy must be, the one that is arrested must be made to mention his accomplice, and they must pay for it. They must be make example of, because it is important. You see, perception is everything when it comes to power. You must not allow the agency to be perceived to be weak, okay, or to be in a position where they can be disrespected or intimidated. That must not be allowed to happen. If they allow that to happen, then ab initio, the agency is in serious trouble, because anywhere they go, they will face such attacks.
What are your thoughts here? Should the EFCC review its modus operandi and also insurance for its officers? What are your thoughts here?
Yeah, first, my heart goes to the family of the officer. I heard he has been buried in Sokoto. In Sokoto. Yeah, and he was about to get married in 2 weeks' time. So sad. So
he also finished, I think, a promotional exam.
Yeah, he passed his promotional exam. So my heart really goes out to the family. Yeah, I think the EFCC has to, doing sting operation at night. They are law enforcement agents, so they can do it anytime. But if they feel that is really taking a toll on their officers, and they should, start thinking about it, looking for other ways of trying to, make this arrest. Because if you look at it, just like we have been saying, this Yahoo thing is getting out of hand. People using their parents, using their girlfriends, boyfriends, wives to be making money. And now that they have even started, having guns to be going after law enforcement agents, it means that they don't even care anymore. So we need to make some people, example to know, so that others will know that you can't just, carry guns and begin to shoot at our law enforcement agents. All right,
BKO, just on a final note, this issue of internet fraudsters, it's getting really too much. It's always a sorry sight when EFCC parade lots of them. Now, how do we, earlier when we started this show, we talked about Nigeria's creativity. How do we channel the talents of young Nigerians into positivity?
it's really difficult when morality has really gone to the dogs in our country. Parents encourage their young children to take to a life of advanced field fraud. So, and you see the way fraudsters get all the attention just because they have money. We need total reorientation so that these young people can see that it really makes no sense to be duping people, making money off the agony of other people. Those talents could be channeled into other things. We see young Nigerians who are excelling abroad, you know, who are coming up with inventions. There is no part of the world where you do not see hardworking Nigerians, you know, breaking grounds in science and even in commerce. So, but those who have made up their minds to use their God-given talents in a negative way, I don't think there's any way by which we can stop them. We also have, even in Eastern Europe, we have a lot of fraudsters. They are a problem to people in the UK and other places, you know. So it's not limited to our country, but I think that we should really teach a lot of morals at school level, so that and parents should also teach their children honesty, good conduct, and a life of integrity.
All right, then. All right, let's move straight to our next story.